Hello, my friends. How are you? Um, I typically don't come on here in the evenings, but I'm enjoying a beautiful fire, getting to look up at a star-filled sky, and what I'm looking at, what appears to be the Big Dipper. I'm absolutely humbled and blessed. I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and just thanking God for all the blessings and just in awe of it all. And humbled, truly humbled in a way you have no idea. Hi, Tony. How you doing, Mama? I typically don't come on lives in the evening, and I don't know what time. It's past 10 p.m. here. Just sitting here by a fire. Let me show you. This is what I'm sitting with. Hey, Kim. How you doing, beautiful? I'm going to point to the heavens, but you can't see nothing. I could absolutely see the Big Dipper here. But anywho, this is what I'm sitting in front of. And just enjoying and being thankful and humbled. How you doing, Tony? How you doing, Mama? How you doing, Kim? Hi, Sandy. How you doing, Mama? It's absolutely beautiful here. I'll show you the fire one more time. It's dwindling down. I've been sitting here since I finished my live on TikTok, and it's just amazing. The blessings, the absolute blessings, and hi, Mama, hi, Gangsta Queen, hi, Robin, and just having that moment of peace, said a prayer, and just humbled, absolutely humbled. I know, right, Robin? I know, Mama, I know. I'm just blessed, counting my blessings. I turned my book in to my publisher, and he's doing what he needs to do to get me published and get the book going. And being alone in this darkness, it's absolutely spectacular. Sitting underneath star-filled skies and being warmed by this fire, and how significant this fire means to me. I look at it burning, and I'm sitting here thinking of me. and everything that I've gone through. Hi, V. How you doing, sis? Good to see you, my love. Good to see you. And I'm humbled. And I look back, and I think of everything I've been through in my life, and how I've left everything in this pit. I've left everything in this pit. I've left every hurt. I've left every doubt. I've left everything of who I used to be, of everything I was. And everything was left in that fire. Everything about me and who I used to be is left in that fire. And I have become the woman that I was destined to be. You can't see me now. It's getting really dark. The fire's dying down. And just as the fire dies down, all you have to do is add more wood to it. But it's done. Maybe I need to stand up and kind of just aim towards it. I don't know. But that's the fire right now. That's where it's at. It's been a roaring fire for a minute. I think if I get close to it, no, y'all can't even see me at this point. But it's. I'm just gonna aim it at the fire. How about that? And I'll sit back down. And it's an amazing thing. You're the same, just best version. Don't sell. Aw, thank you, Tony. I won't sell my short. I will never sell myself short. I just can't. I've come too far to understand where I've been. I look at this fire, and everything that used to be me is burned. Everything whom I thought I was 3 years ago no longer exists. Everything that I was has now burned into ashes, and from the ashes I rise. It's very symbolic for me, very symbolic. I continue to strive for excellence, because perfection it will be something that will never be attained, but I can strive for excellence. I continue to pray for God to send the man that's supposed to be in my life. I continue to pray for that. I'm not looking for it, I'm not searching for it, but it will come in its due time. And in the meantime, I'm working on me. Oh, you can't even see me, so I'm just gonna let you keep watching the fire. Don't cry, Tony. It's all good, Mama. It's so good. I'm not crying because I'm sad. King, that's my king. That's my baby watching over me. Don't cry, Mama. And I cry because they're tears of joy. King, come here, King. I cry because they're tears of joy. I look at my life and where I've been, and everything I've gone through, every tear, everything. And to think of where I am now, I can't remember the last time I've ever been so happy, and it's all a tribute to everything, who I had to completely die. Everything about me had to completely die for me to birth again into who I have become and who I was always meant to be. It just came in stages, I was where I needed to be every single time. I was where I needed to be every single time. And now I have grown into this woman who become this woman who I've always meant to be. It just took me a long time to find her is all. And now I can appreciate everything I've been through. I can appreciate every lesson that was taught. Hey, Mama, how you doing, Leisha? I can appreciate the lesson. I can appreciate the struggle. I can appreciate the hurt. I can appreciate the pain. I can appreciate every single tear I shed. And I can appreciate every time I was left for defeated. I can remember all those times. Hey, Colleen, how you doing, Mama? How you doing, Leisha? Aisha, how you doing, love? I can appreciate every single part of me. Everything. Every single bit of me I can appreciate. And I think you have to do that in order to understand who you are now and what you were always meant to be. So don't sell yourself short, my beautiful friends. Please don't sell yourself short. Everything that we ever go through in our lives is absolutely and unequivocally for a specific reason. We are destined for greatness, but we choose to listen to the outside noises that don't let us see things as clearly as they should be. We are influenced by how many people follow us, by how many people like us, and that's not what it's meant to be. It doesn't matter who's following you. It doesn't matter who liked your post. It didn't matter if they unfriended you. Thank God for the blessing that was, because those people that unfriended you did you a favor. They did you a favor. And as difficult as it may sound sometimes to hear that it's the truth, thank God for the blessing that it was, and continue moving forward. You got to keep going forward, and life is going to throw some curveballs your way. That is to be expected. That should not be a surprise. Amen, Colleen. Amen, 100%. And that's where I've been this year. This is my third year into my journey. This is the year of where I have evolved. I have evolved. And again, there's that number 3, which is so very significant for me. I have evolved. I have become who I was meant to be. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I'm this woman of great peace, of understanding, of a lot of love. I'm a woman that has a lot of love to give. And when God sends me that king that needs to be at my side, he is going to be one blessed man as I will be one blessed woman. And in the meantime, I continue working on my empire, because I know everything up until this point has merely been just a distraction trying to tear me away from what I need to do and trying to keep me off the path of where I need to be. And that's not going to happen. I know way too much about me at this point for me to go back. I've reached that point of no return, and I choose not to go back anywho. I never look back. I continue to look forward. And as I look at this fire and just seeing it burn, it's the fire that I have within my soul and every fiber of my being, that I know I'm not going to fail. And despite the attempts of people who have tried to stop me, and despite the fact that people have wanted to take my shine, but they don't understand that they don't have the power to take my shine unless I give it to them. And that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. So you, my beautiful friends, have the power to continue going forward. You, my friends, have the power of who you let take your light. You, my friends, have the power of who you allow to shut your voice down, to quiet you down. You should not be giving that power away to anybody, my friends. I am here to tell you, nobody can take that from you unless you give it away freely. And me, I'm speaking for myself, I've given up way too much for so many years that I'm not about to do that all over again. I am a woman who had completely died in order for me to birth again and become the woman that I am. And I'm not going to go back. I don't. Make peace with everything in your past so that you can move forward. Forget everything that had happened. Forget all those arguments. You don't even know why they even started. Forget about all of that. My friends, forget about all of that. Forgive everybody that has ever done you wrong so you can set yourself free. It's so true when they say the truth will set you free. True statement. I'm a living testimony to that. And you must understand. Thank you, Angel. You must understand that you possess so much more power than you think. You give it away so freely to people who don't even deserve it. You give it to people who you will never even think or take into consideration their advice. You're looking for advice in people who don't even have their own life together. Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Seek God. Ask Him. Ask Him for guidance. Ask Him to show you the way. Don't ask somebody who doesn't even have it straight themselves. Don't Google it. You're not going to find it on any website or any search engine that's out there. All of these things are within you in a conversation that you can have with God if that's what you so choose to do. You know, you can't allow to put your life in somebody else's hands. God's the only one in control, y'all. God is the only one in control. And whatever faith you believe in, I'm not here to tell you what to do, who to believe in. Nah, that's not my job. That's not my job. But what I do understand, that I was not meant to carry the cross of so many other people. That is not for me to bear. I had to stop bearing everybody else's crosses and had to bear my own. My own was a heavy cross. My cross was heavy to bear. It was so heavy to bear. I stumbled and I stumbled and I stumbled many times. But every single time I stumbled, I got back up. And that's something that you must do. You have to do it. Because if you allow yourself to stumble and stay there, the world will walk all over you and make you feel like you are worthless, that you have nothing to live for. But let me tell you something, my friends. You have every reason to live for whatever it is that you want to do in this life. Nobody has the authority or the power to tell you that you can't do anything. Who are they to tell you you can't do something? Why do you listen to people? Listen to your spirit that resides within, that is trying to open your eyes and let you see what the world has to offer you. You can't go down and not live your life. You can't go down and not share your gift. Because believe it or not, every single one of you has a gift. I know you know this, but you try to be all brave about it and try not to own it. Own your gift, my friends, because at the end of the day, when our numbers are up and you must settle your debts with God himself, you have all of these gifts that you could have shared with the world, but you chose to keep it to yourself. You can't keep your gifts to yourself, my friends. Your gifts were not meant to be for you alone. Your gift was meant to be shared, and you must share that gift. You absolutely must share that gift. And it's for the world to see. It's for the world to see. Share your story, share your journey, because in that you will find that self-healing, and within that you will help so many others along their journey as well. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Talk about your journey, talk about your experience. It'll allow the self-help, the healing within to begin, and in the process you will change lives along the way. I am a walking testimony of what it is when you share your story. I never in a million years thought that this little girl who grew up in Baldwin Park, California, and being raised so strict, not knowing anything about anything, here I am now talking, sharing my story, never thinking that it would resonate with anybody. Here I am journaling my entire life here on Facebook. I wasn't looking for likes. I wasn't looking for approval. I was just journaling my journey, writing my story here on Facebook for the world to see, not recognizing the impact that it had created, that ripple effect that got started by me just sharing my story. So can you imagine what life would be like if you began to share your story? Can you imagine the lives that you can impact? You think that you can't impact the world, you are sadly mistaken. In this world of technology, you can reach so many lives, you can reach so many people, you can change lives by sharing your story. You don't have to be a PhD. You don't have to be a college graduate. You don't have to be anything other than true to yourself and share your story. And right now I'm not even looking at the screen, so I don't even know who's on, because I am just, my eyes are focused on the heavens, looking at the stars and feeling the warmth of this fire on my face, and just wanted to just testify as to what I was feeling at this very moment. So I thank you guys for whoever is watching, because I promise I will go back and look at the comments and see who has been here. I don't know who's on here now, but let me tell you this, my friends. Life is to be lived to its fullest every single day of your life, because time is way too precious. Time is too precious to let it go by and not live the life that you want to live. Time is promised to nobody. Time is promised to nobody. And if you choose to be a hermit, if you choose to just sit there and be complacent and be okay with it, then God bless you. If that's what you want to do, fantastic. But you know deep down in your soul that you are destined to do something with your life, then you must do it. Share your story. Share your story, because it is worth telling. You didn't go through all of that to keep it in silence. You didn't cry those tears and endure pain to keep it within yourself. All of that was meant for you to share it with somebody else. I promise you that. I promise you that. You will affect change whether you believe it or not. So my beautiful friends, I'm going to end this now, because I want to continue just enjoying the moment, basking in this darkness, basking under this star-filled sky, which if I even show it to you, you can't even see it. It's that spectacular out here this evening. So my beautiful friends, coming to you live from Bristol, Indiana, enjoying this fire pit, enjoying being one with nature and having conversations with God is a man, it brings me peace. It brings me joy. It fills my heart. And I hope and I pray that you find that quiet, that you find that time, and just have conversations. Have conversations with God if that's in whom you believe. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other what your faith is to be and who you should be talking to, but I choose to talk to God. I choose to look up at the heavens. I choose to thank Him every single day for the blessings that have come my way, and I thank Him in advance for the ones that are on their way, because they are coming. They are absolutely coming. Undeniably. So, my beautiful friends, from wherever you're watching in this world, whether it's a good morning, good afternoon, or a good evening, blessings to you all. God bless. Take care. And I'll see y'all next time.